In this part, we will be talking about paper gold investment. In this section, we will only be covering one of the most sought-after paper gold investment, the gold ETFs. The main key point of this investment is that you are not required to own the physical gold, only contracts. So what is it? Let us recap for a while. Previously, you've learned how investing in business means that you do not actually own the product or services of the invested business. Thus, one way to redeem the fruits of your investment is through cash, not the product or services of the business. Paper gold investments work in a similar way. Let us take a closer look at gold ETFs. Despite the productive rise of the asset, the goal of ETF is to simply track its rise and never to surpass it. You are buying a form of commodity, a contract that encapsulated around gold. It is an investment designed only to track and reflect the price of gold. So, how is it beneficial? Remember how gold is against inflation? So, if one of your investments is affected by the dollar's downside, purchasing of gold ETF may aid you to hedge that loss. Plus, it is one of the easier ways to make an investment in the gold mining industry if you are interested. The downside of gold ETFs, however, if you seek to own a gold asset, you cannot do so using gold ETFs. You will not receive the gold itself for your funds, only cash. Some of the most popular gold ETFs available is the SPDR Gold Shares and iShares Gold Trust. SPDR Gold Shares has up to 9,800,000 shares with a low expense ratio of 0.040%. iShares Gold Trust has up to 8,900,000 shares with a low expense ratio of 0.25%. However, you are recommended to invest only on the physical gold rather than paper gold. Paper gold investment requires additional understanding in stocks and funds. Although it is part of gold and silver investment, its true nature belongs to the world of the stock market. If you do not have this ability, refrain from investing in paper gold. This is because gold ETFs hold a lot of questionable assumptions over their gains, and this would pose many risks on integrity. This is where things get interesting about gold. In this module, The Boons of Gold Investment, we will be covering the main reasons as to why you should invest in gold. The great merit of gold is precisely that it is scarce, that its quantity is limited by nature, that it is costly to discover, to mine, and to process, and that it cannot be created by political fiat or caprice. The above saying declares how gold is considered extremely valuable in the financial realm. Thus, research shows that there are three main reasons as to why you should invest in gold. The famous reason that transcends over time is that gold is against inflation. Economists inform us that inflation occurs when there's too much money being printed out to chase over very few goods. The increase of prices causes reduction in the value of money. Studies show that within the year of 1973 until 2009, the price of gold increased from $106.72 per ounce to $1,028.50 per ounce. That is a huge rise of 928%. Note how the value of gold is rising despite the fall of money. How is this happening? You see, money is capable of being printed out by the officials or governments. There is no hint of scarceness to it. This will cause a flood of liquidity into the financial standards. However, gold's physical properties can push a stronger price appreciation in times of inflation. This inevitably offsets the negative impact of a rise in Consumer Price Index or the CPI. Analysts are predicting that gold prices may double to around $2,000 per ounce should hyperinflation occur. When it happens, gold may be the only solution if you truly want to preserve your wealth. That is why gold is the true hedge against inflation. Welcome to your first investment vehicle. Allow me to introduce gold and silver, the precious metals investment. You might be wondering, why gold? Why silver? Why not jade, ruby, or diamond? Let me show you a scenario. 25 years ago, you could get up to 3 pounds of bread for $1. Now you can't even get 1 pound of bread for $1. Now, what is happening here? Has the price of bread gone up? Could it be that the value of money has gone down? What does this have to do with gold and silver investments, you ask? Because while all this is happening, gold and silver are increasing in value. How? Gold and silver are invested by many because of its value, source, mining processes, and even its relationship with fiat currency, the legal tender that has its value backed by the government that issued it. These are some of the many items that contribute to their prices today and tomorrow. Here's a mini checklist to get you started. You'll need to remember that this is a long-term investment that will ensure a stable wealth for you. To invest in gold and silver, you need a dedicated resolve and a budget from as low as $18 to as high as $500,000. Now that you have come to terms with the benefits of gold, let us explore the types of gold available for you to begin your investment. There are two types of gold investment available: physical gold and paper gold. Physical gold are gold investments that let you keep your actual gold, whilst paper gold does not. Physical gold investments are through gold coins and gold bars investment. Let us explore the physical gold investment. Firstly, gold coins. It is one of the most convenient and portable forms of gold available. There are multiple choices of gold coins available for your taking. However, you are recommended to buy only international hallmark coins with 99.99% purity of gold. Hallmark labeled gold coins are instantly recognizable and liquid around the world for their gold content uniformity. Some of the most widely traded hallmark gold coins across the globe are the U.S. Gold Eagle, U.S. American Buffalo, South African Krugerrand, and Canadian Maple Leaf. Colorized gold coins such as the colorized Australian Gold Monkey coin and colorized gold lunar year of the rooster are available as well. The price of an ounce of gold coin is U.S. dollars 1,322.82 as at the time of the period of my research. Each of these coins should contain 1 troy ounce of actual gold content, but since pure gold is slightly soft, some of them weigh just over an ounce. Hence, some of the coins, a small amount of alloy is added to make it sturdier. Where should you look for gold coins? Most gold coins are available at any distinguished jewelry shops near you. Be sure to look them up online if they have their own websites. Next is the bank. Most banks will offer gold coins of certified hallmark stated previously. There's also the gold bullion dealers. These dealers are available online and in the land market. However, it is imperative for you to certify their reliability and reputation beforehand. Why would you need to consider investing in silver if you already have gold? In this module, the perks of silver investment will unravel your interest in silver. The demands of the industry put silver at the top of the metal demand chain. Studies show that the demands on silver are increasing throughout the years, especially in the Asian markets. China ranked one of the major users of silver. Its increment is due to the positive demand in the various fields of industry. It is highly apparent in the technology business. The demands for electronic devices like iPhones, Samsung, HTC, for example, is one of the main reasons why silver is constantly being sought after. We rely so much on our mobile phones, ovens, and refrigerators. It causes hundreds of patented applications for silver demand product every single week. Yes, indeed, silver is the main constitution in charge of your electronic handheld devices. The rise of technological pursuits is draining the silver stock. It is no surprise to you by now that silver is getting scarcer each year. This situation is like gold, hence its rarity prevails. Did you know that the demands for silver already surpassed its supply for over 30 years now? The gap between its supply and demand are getting wider, leaving a little amount of silver left for gain. In other words, even though silver is regarded as industrial metal, smart investors look at silver as an opportunity. They know that for a fact silver is rarer and more important than hoarded gold. Research indicated that during the 1950s, silver could satisfy 100 months of global demand at that time. But after 55 years, the number of months of demands it could satisfy is less than 6 months. That is quite a demand. Time for you to meet silver. And just like gold, silver wouldn't be one of the precious metals around without its flexible characteristics and its hyped origin. Despite the undervalued appreciation silver receives, in reality, silver is more versatile in terms of its usage to variety of industrial and commercial applications usage, unlike gold. Research shows that silver remains the best electrical conductor known to man. It is among the most malleable and ductile of all metals. Excellent thermal conductor. Also, it has the highest light reflectivity and sensitivity. That explains what makes up a solar panel. For the past 30 years, the world forces have pushed silver mining production to a tremendous rise that could no longer sustain the demands of the world. 90% of the world's pure silver mining industries have already experienced bankruptcies. Studies show that unlike gold, currently 80% of the silver is a byproduct of different base metals, such as copper, lead, and zinc. Many pure silver mining producers are discouraged to increase their supply output for the fear of pure silver's depletion. So they turn to differing sources of metal instead, copper, lead, and zinc. This is one of the only ways to sustain the demand of silver. Silver production is now dependent on the mining production of other metals. How does this appreciate silver? The world is running out of pure silver. Hence, silver is ideally more valuable than gold. Let us explore the types of silver investment available to you out there. Just like gold, there are two types of silver investment: physical silver and paper silver. When it comes to physical silver, of course, you could hold on to the physical silver itself, but not paper silver. Physical silver investment are determined by the amount of silver coins and silver bars that you possess. Moving on towards physical silver, one of the smaller and common form of investment is silver coins. They don't require much assaying, hence making it one of the most convenient and mobile forms of silver investment available. A variety of silver coins are available for investing. However, you are recommended to buy only from international hallmark coins with 99.99% purity of silver. They are, of course, instantly recognizable and liquid around the world. Some of the widely invested silver coins around the world are the U.S. Silver Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf, and the Australian Perth Mint, to name a few. There are multiple series to the Australian Perth Mint silver coins, such as the Koala and Lunar series. Colorized silver coins, such as the British Silver Britannia, and even Canadian Proof Silver Batman vs. Superman are available in the market as well. The price of an ounce of silver coin is $18.25, as at my period of research. Each of these coins will contain 1 troy ounce of silver content. Where can you look for silver coins? Most silver coins are available at any distinguished jewelry shops around you. If you come across their website or contact details, it will be best to look them up before you shop. Next is the bank. Most banks will offer silver coins of certified hallmark. Finally, we have the silver bullion dealers. They are available online and at physical market as well. However, remember to do a little research to ensure their credibility and reliability beforehand. Moving on to the types of gold investments available. Another physical gold investment is through gold bars. Let us take a closer look at gold bars. It comes in a variety of shapes and sizes. What's more, buying gold bars in bulk saves a lot of money compared to gold coins. It is also available in multiple weight, from 1 ounce to 100 and 400 troy ounces. There are two kinds of gold bars: cast bars and minted bars. Cast bars are basically molded bars. Gold metal is heated until it turns into a liquid. This gold will then be poured into molds of varying size and weights. A cast bar retains its originality because no two molded bars are the same due to the abnormalities it will get once it's liquidated. It is also inexpensive because it requires minimal processing to mold one. However, a cast bar lacks appeal due to its minimalist and rough design. On the other hand, a minted bar is originally a cast bar that has been polished, cleaned, and dried. A minted bar contains intricate details on them, and it is valued amongst investors. Its popularity will secure sellers and ensures profit to your investment. However, minted bars contain premium, thus contributing to its expensive price. Plus, most minted bars are contained in their own package. Opening them may devalue their worth. Regardless of your choice, it is necessary that you buy gold bars from recognized hallmark with 99.99% purity of gold. The recommended gold bars are Australian Perth Mint, Pamp Suisse, Credit Suisse, and Johnson Matthey. Here is the list of prices for cast bar and a mint bar at my period of research. A cast bar costs around $1,274.25 per troy ounce, while a minted bar costs approximately $1,293.20 per troy ounce. Like gold coins, there are multiple certified places you can visit to purchase your very own gold bars: jewelry shops, banks, and gold bullion dealers.